What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another brand new daily upload. Yes, that's right, I'm doing daily uploads at the year. I don't know how long I can keep this up, but we'll try for the whole year. Anyways, I'm Kai Guy. I do anything from car news to anything I film at car meets. Anyways, let's get right into today's video, which is about the Tesla Model Y and how it's expected to release a newer model version that is entry level and steps a 279-mile range. Now, while this may be significantly cheaper to some, it's only about $2,000 off the long range edition. And when you're shopping for an electric SUV, $2,000 might be enough to sway you the other way. So while the new Model Y is not on the car website yet, as you can configure it, it is available in stores as you see them popping up now and then. Now, Tesla did a bit of a weird reveal of this. They didn't really exactly mention it at all. They just kind of slowly added it into their catalog, and they kind of added a secret menu, if you will. So if you notice, if you're looking for a Model Y online, you're restricted to the long range and performance models, which are above $54,000. More specifically, the $54,000 is for the long range variant, and if you want the performance variant, it's going to cost you $58,000. And with this entry level, you're going to still be paying a little bit above $50,000, but it's going to be a nicer option for someone who doesn't really want all that long range. If you don't necessarily think $2,000 is a whole lot and it's not really going to sway your budget on the car, you might want to go with the optional rims that they give you a choice of, as that will deplete the $2,000 extra savings pretty quickly. So if you are familiar with Tesla Model Y, they actually stopped production in 2021, and if you were familiar with that, that was a rear-wheel drive entry-level car. But this newer entry-level car will feature a dual-motor all-wheel drive system. So, I mean, that is a big jump considering that you want the dual motors and the all-wheel drive, especially in risky situations. With that being said, this new entry level is better than the previous one as it adds longer range since it's a dual motor rather than the single motor that it was in the previous counterpart. So while the range is not too much of a added boost, it only has 35 miles of extra range from the previous entry-level model. So with this being said, you are going to be having a lower range for the extra added benefit of $2,000 in your pocket if you were to go with this new entry-level Model Y rather than the long-range version. But that is something that you're going to have to choose ultimately when you're buying the car. Again, the $2,000 can go towards rim upgrades or even towards your full self-driving capabilities. That $2,000 is pretty much like a rebate, if you will, but you are going to lose out on significant range. So it really depends what you're going to use your Model Y for. I think 279 miles range is plenty for me, but you're going to have to see what you want specifically in a vehicle. But I just want to tell you that the new entry level is so much better than the previous entry level. You have things like all-wheel drive and added range, which is just going to make your life a whole lot easier. So if you don't care about that extra $2,000, go with the long range. But if you care about that $2,000 in your pocket, go with this new entry level that is supposedly coming out in the next few months. It is going to be awesome. I'm sure many people will buy it, considering that $2,000 can get you a nice set of rims at Tesla or a nice solid down payment on the full self-driving capabilities. With that being said, that is the end of today's video. If you did like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up as it helps it push it out to new viewers. Make sure to also subscribe down below as I'm reaching almost 4,000 subscribers. That's crazy to think about. Anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another upload.